What's up, guys? I'm Patrick from POWLAX, and today I'm going to be doing an overview of the Wolf Athletics Go Shaft. So first I want to say thank you to John from Wolf Athletics for sending me one. I'm extremely excited to try it. I'm going to be putting together some pretty interesting videos in the future that I think you guys will like with it. So I'm excited to have one. I got to check one out about a week ago, which made me pretty interested in it. So I sent him an email and he shot me one over. It's pretty cool. So first things first you're going to notice is that it's clear. And when I say that it is clear, I mean it's clear. Like you can see straight through it, which is really cool. Which brings me to another point. If anybody has a edge ice that they are trying to get rid of, I would love to talk to you about taking that off of your hands, because I think that is the only head that I would really want to put on this, because they're both clear and that would be absolutely awesome. So the Go Shaft is made of bulletproof glass or plastic. I'm not really sure which this is classified as, but I know a lot of bulletproof glass is plastic. But so it doesn't really change my mind on the shaft whatsoever. Just kind of making the distinction. So a couple things about the shaft is, first, you'll notice that it is an octagonal shape with a little bit sharper edges. So it's kind of a cross between an octagonal shaft and one of the old Brine power grip shafts. So I really like to feel it in my hands. You're definitely going to be able to get some good friction on it when you're cradling or doing whatever. So the next thing you're going to notice is that as you look down the shaft, there is a column going down the middle of the shaft, kind of what I would call front to back. So front to back is how you throw, side to side is the other way. So that's going to kind of change up how flexible it is in each direction. So as far as the flex is concerned, if you've seen another video, you know that they're super flexible. And the Wolf Athletics says that it'll give you an extra 6 to 8 miles per hour on your shot. And the way that would work is, as you're coming through the beginning of your shot, the bottom of your shaft would move more than the top. So it's gonna flex. So the pressure that you give to it there is gonna be, I guess, static on your shaft. And then as you come through it a little more, it's gonna push out faster than you can actually move your shaft if it was stiff. So that's kind of how it works, I guess, in my mind. But so it brings up a pretty big issue, and kind of to show you guys how flexible it is, I'm going to show you a picture of a kid on my team flexing it. And so I coach a U11 3D lacrosse team, and so this kid is 11. He probably weighs 80 to 100 pounds, and he is flexing the shaft extremely far. And so it kind of brings up whether or not the shaft is going to be consistent. So, and there's two parts of the consistency that I'm going to talk about. First off, it's front to back. The second is side to side. Because I coach with 3D and we do box and field, it's extremely important that our players can throw all different kinds of passes, from just regular passes, really fast passes, to lever passes, twister shots, teeter-totter shots, and to kind of go over some of those. The lever passes where you put your hands out to the side and you only move your top hand. So instead of coming up to throw through, you leave your bottom hand down and you just pull up on your shaft. So for the most part, it's a slower kind of pass, but you can do it with somebody right on your bottom hand. You just lift your top hand. Another one that brings up concern is a twister. And a twister is where you can be kind of running by the goal, and maybe you're losing your angle and you have to come kind of over your head in a fluid motion to shoot the other side. So it's not what people call Canadian. You don't actually move your stick over and throw like this. You actually come from here and you kind of twist around. So that's going to give some side to side flex on this shaft. So first off, front to back, as you're shooting with this, you're going to feel it really flexing backwards and then releasing. So it's going to be different than a typical metal shaft. And I'm kind of curious as to whether, if you are putting all of that force into it, if it's going to react differently than if you're putting not so much force like you would be with a lever pass. So it definitely is a little bit different when you're not getting the flex out of it. But so you may have to adjust your shot, but you shouldn't have to adjust your kind of softer passes. So then as far as side to side goes, it's pretty weird to feel it flex if you're shooting a really fast twister. So as you're coming through, the shaft actually bends sideways and kind of leaves it out to the side a little more. So getting used to it is a bit tough, and it's a little bit different. So if you're thinking about buying one of these and playing with it, understand that you're going to have to get used to how it's releasing differently at pretty much all levels of your game. If you're going to consistently play with it, I definitely recommend it. It's a very cool new product, and you aren't going to lose anything if you are playing with this versus a traditional metal stick. So I am one for consistency, and I think that once you got used to this, it would be good. I'm definitely going to play with this for probably about, I'd say probably a month or so, just to kind of get the feel of it and really see if it's going to change my game up at all. But so I will definitely do another video later to let you guys know how it is. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Gave you kind of some new perspectives on this shaft. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video and what your concerns are with the shaft, whether you like it, whether you didn't like it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and have a great week. I'll see you guys next time.